Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wasteland 3. I just want to mention one thing before we get really started here, as I'm sure it's going to pop up at some point in time. I am aware that Jodie Bell was a playable character, the girl that we got killed in the beginning because we didn't have any kick-ass or kiss-ass skill, or hard-ass or kiss-ass skill, there we go. I know she was a playable character, and I know she is now officially dead. Just letting you guys know, I did know that, so... The woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She's surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch you with fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
No.
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us.
Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Can't you go live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Sorry, gotta go.
Of course. That's what I knew you'd say. We'll go to the city then, beg for food like the others do. Won't be any more trouble for you.
Goodbye.
Come on, everyone. Gather up your things.
And this is where we can customize our character's appearance, this little terminal here, but we're not going to bother with that for now. It's not super important at the moment. We're going to go bust down this particular door. Oh. This dude is ultra creepy. This terminal displays information about the base's systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. Let's check recent activity logs for this terminal. You comb through the logs, calling ancient messages and routine system notifications until you have a list of recent activations. OS wake initiated, wake complete, credentials rejected, credentials accepted, login admin, password admin, OS loading default admin operations, backup generators initialized. Automated security lockdown initiated, login required, credentials rejected, OS locked out due to multiple failure login attempts. It displays information about the base's systems. Everything appears normal for the moment. There's also a corpse who is dead. The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes and he's been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. Actually, the cold will probably stop it from rotting, but whatever. Let's try to establish a cause of death. The body's contorted limbs and proximity to an ancient computer seems to suggest a painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's a lack of burns, which makes that inconclusive. Some dried foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of the mouth, make poison a much more likely culprit. Search the body. The man is carrying nothing but clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. In one of his pockets, you find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom. We got a mushroom.
What's going on with the dead guys?
It would appear that Elvira did level up, which is good, I guess. We're going to give her a point of... Do we want to start pushing up her AP? Probably, but we're going to grab nowhere. You know what? AP's fine. We'll go with AP for now. We're going to save her skill points in case we need them for something, like, I don't know, whatever we end up needing them for. She does have a perk point, though. What do we got? Puncturing shot's not bad. Spray and pray is really nice, actually. Or can be, anyways. First aid? Nah. Alright, we'll leave our perk for now. We'll use it at some point in time. Unfortunately, we don't have enough lockpick for that one lockpick check, which I do kind of want to do, but yeah, we don't have that availability yet. There's also a brig master key, which we can use to open this door. We don't actually now need the lockpick check. We'll lose a little bit of experience for not lockpicking this door, but it's not that important. There is some clothing here with a spent pick lighter, which is very mediocre. Let's talk to this man, the prisoner. Waving you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
You have not. Creepy man. We're the Rangers. This is going to be our new... Actually, we're the new landlords. We're in charge here now.
Oh, wow. Wowie. New landlords. That's cool, man. Cool. I hope taking over's going good for you.
It is.
What brought you out here?
Murder, mostly? Sorry, that's top secret.
Oh, sure. Top secret. So you're part of some important organization, huh? You look like you're real important, you know? I can see it in your pretty eyes. Do you have more people in your group?
We found some recruits from the area and more are joining soon.
Oh, hey, man, that's good. That's good, man. More people hanging out. Cool, man. Cool. So, hey, what?
No more questions. How about some answers?
Oh, yeah, man. Of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
How long have you been in there?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, you know? Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
How have you survived?
You know, man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta, lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man. Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good.
We found a half-eaten mushroom in the corpse's pocket.
Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones?
Everyone knows that. Well, we don't really have much to say about him. Get rid of him. We'll steal his mushrooms. Probably end up just selling them. They're not particularly great, but we have all the mushrooms we need. We need this brig for real, people. People we're going to arrest. Well, we might not be arresting too many people.
This must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
Okay, well, we're pretty much done in this initial area. So we need to go downtown to talk to Sheriff Daisy. And also we need to get a brig jailer, a medbay doctor, an armory quartermaster, and garage mechanics. We also have these. These are the main quests: Psychopath, Traitor, and Zealot. Those are not going to be available quite yet. I think we need to talk to this guy,
Rangers, good to see you.
though. Yep. If you're going to be chief of security, actually, no. I'm fine. We don't need to know
I'll
that.
be here.
We can trust him more or less, I believe, at least for now. We want to get downtown and start doing some of these side quests. Do we even talk to this body? The corpse of a young woman lies at your feet, her body contorted at an unnatural angle, judging by the smell. She's been here for a while. First aid 2. The body's unnatural position suggests some kind of seizure, and there are signs of discoloration on her face, indicative of heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored, and scorch marks blacken her fingertips. It looks to you like a textbook case of electrocution. Alright, let's get out of here. So we have some stat points and stuff to use, but we're not going to bother at the moment. We've already explored outside. We found a couple dig sites, and that's pretty well all we need. I think, you know what, we'll check the buildings really quickly, the outer buildings. I think there might be a chest in one of them, if I can recall correctly. It's been a little while since I've been in this particular area. Wandering around, there's a container right there. Game, no, stop being weird. I think I broke it. There we go. Alright, we found some ammo and some spikes. And I think there might actually be one in the other tower as well. We don't have Animal Whisperer yet, so we can't train a dog or anything like that. Also, we need to heal. We don't have a doctor yet, which is kind of annoying. Anything here? No? Okay. Wait, yes there is. It's right up there. And a trap. Whoa! 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 It's a good thing we took that. Didn't she? She's explosives 4. Why is this not? There we go. I guess she was on the ladder and it couldn't be accessed. A Merc helmet, Merc armor, and Rad Tech leggings. Some of which we can't even use. Alright, let's take a look. So she's wearing scout armor. He is also wearing scout armor, pretty sure. Yeah. I'm going to give him Merc armor. Actually, no. I'm going to give him the scout. Where'd that scout armor go? Take your scout armor back. You use the Merc armor, because you're going to be in closer combat. She doesn't have 4 strength, but she does need that helmet. There we go. There's some med packs. That's looking pretty good. Let's look at Quan. So Quan uses assault rifles, much like we do, but this is better than ours. We also can't take it away from him, but because it is owned by him. He could also use the Hailstorm submachine gun, which is pretty good. It's the same skill as automatic weapons, which he has a pretty decent amount of points in. It is closer range. It does shoot more though, so it's going to be kind of a toss-up. But we're going to go downtown Colorado Springs, and we have more characters to find. I think we don't get our next one for a little bit, and then we're going to find another one after a quest. And I'm trying to remember where the last one we want to get is, because there's 4 characters I know I want to take, because I found them in my multiplayer game. It's going to be a pretty entertaining group, I think. They're all going to be insane in their own ways. Alright, so we are in downtown Colorado Springs. This place is, you know, it's a place. There's some people being frozen. What do you have to say for yourself?
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
And do. For now, yes.
Then maybe the magistrate will listen to you.
About what?
Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Who's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone. Ever.
Goodbye.
Please, Help my son!
We'll take a look into this. Alright, Austin, what's up? The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and gray, his face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
How'd you get in trouble with the marshals?
A real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
Why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
You broke the law and got caught. This seems like justice.
Yep. Reckon
Oh,
so.
okay. What's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
What's it worth being freed?
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
Goodbye.
Nice talking to you.
Let's talk to the magistrate.
This kid's going in the pillories next.
Nope, you're the magistrate. There we go. This dour man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips pressed together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Thank you. Austin P. says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy.
Mercy? I do not see the world.
I don't really believe in mercy either, but that's okay. Or
The
being evil.
patriarch has charged
There's just no
me
answer
to
I wanted.
dispense justice, not mercy.
We could take guardianship over him and put him to work as like a slave. Okay.
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the
$200?
price in Colorado dollars.
Rick. Alright, fine. He takes the money, writes a receipt for you, and jots a note in a battered ledger. He tucks the ledger back into his robes.
This is irregular, but it
Ugh.
is within my powers to grant you full custody.
I want the
of Austin
experience.
Peace. Any
Had to work
further
her.
infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You
Sure,
should
sure.
inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Sometimes we have to do some good stuff, you know, to get a new slave.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
Shut up. You'll be working for us now.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my
You
life?
do not get to be a
And
ranger.
I get to be a ranger?
Let's be clear.
As soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters.
You're gonna scrub toilets.
I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright. What's my reward for this?
Rangers
Oh.
are heroes.
Well, fine. We helped him to have a person, I guess. I don't know. Time to leave. We should probably go talk to the marshal leader. But we also should go ahead and grab our main character and come this way. There's a medical crate to grab. Just gonna rob them. Oh, we need lockpicking 4. How close are we to a level? Not particularly. Do we have enough skills to get lockpicking up? We do. Cool. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and rob the marshals, which is surely not gonna get us in trouble. That's some torture. Who are you?
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan.
What you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
Any advice on how to handle Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Okay.
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Alright, Daisy, let's talk. The sheriff is a statuesque woman with graying blonde hair and steel in her smile.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Glad to help.
And I'm glad to hear it. The job's easy enough, if you like using bullets.
Which I do.
Now, the Dorsey's hostages are from the fancy side of town. 100 families folk. Try to get 'em out of there alive, or I'll never hear the fucking end of it.
I can guarantee that's not going to happen.
And please, take young Miss Wesson with you. I need that girl out of my hair. In fact, I'm gonna insist. I'm telling Lupinski not to let you into the garden without her. But don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Alright, we gotta talk to Lucia.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are.
What can you tell us about the Dorseys?
No good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 Families, like us, but rotten. Backstabbers, every one of them. At least that's what my father says.
Okay.
They rebelled against the Patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. What's the Garden of the Gods? Sheriff Daisy didn't say.
It's a project of the Ward family. A showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
Sheriff Daisy said he knew one end of a gun from another. That true?
She's making a joke. She knows very well that my father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk. And I'm the best shot in this city. You may ask anyone. Everybody knows what I can do.
But have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted. There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Alright, well, let's go.
At last.
Taking her with us. So we have Lucia now. We actually really need to heal.
No repentance!
Let's quickly switch up our med packs, which are here with that. It's very cheap to use med packs. But they're actually quite inexpensive, so
Thanks.
we'll just use some. We'll be buying billions of them throughout the game, so. We're gonna do one fight before the end of the video. I know where one fight is. It's just up here.
Darn it, Martha. Why else would I eat?
Garden of the Gods is just
Oops.
north of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
They're Dorsey!
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices us, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
What's going on here?
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Look, why don't you let us professionals and actually, you want some killing Dorseys? We're in.
Finally, someone with some spine. I'd do it all myself, but since you're new in town, I figured you'd need to show your mettle.
Josiah, don't you do this. Let these people handle it. They've had plenty of experience by the look of them.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Ignoring his wife, he raises his shotgun. Well, let's do it. We're gonna let him come help.
Shit, Hotlander! I done told you! Don't come any closer!
Only good Dorsey's a dead Dorsey.
Oh, fuck!
We could have kiss-assed him, but I wasn't gonna do that. Alright, so we have a shot at this one. 100 health. Well, let's do that one. Decent first shot. We'll hunker down. He is in a terrible position, but whatever. She can move to there and then also attack. Or sorry, yeah, she's using an assault rifle right now, which does have precision shot. I need to take one of these guys out, and that's 5 AP, so she won't be able to shoot. That sucks. Well, we're gonna go here. It's not the best. Oh, she has got garbage percentages. Right side with precision shot, so let's do. Let's shoot him in the head. It lags when that happens. Oh my god, what is going on? We had some massive frame rate drop there. We might need to save and like... What the heck? It's lagging so hard for some reason. Well, yeah, this is really bad. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again, hopefully without that weird slowdown. Also, we can start the fight by shooting someone. He won't have as much AP to start the fight with, which is perfectly fine, and we'll just prepare for the next round. But she can get a precision shot on this guy and take him out. Almost guaranteed. I wonder why this is lagging so badly. Oh, it's fine now. Okay. And we will move up. Now we'll just prepare for the next round. Quan can reach cover. He is going to be in a terrible position, but he can reach cover nonetheless. And then he can shoot this guy. And then she can also shoot this guy, but she can move up there first as well. And there's the next one. There's one guy left. Oh, that barely hurt. Good. We don't have a great chance of hitting him, but it was worth a shot. We ended up hitting Lucia for more damage, I think, than we did the enemy. Let's just use Quan. I'm going to move him to here. 88% chance in the back of the head. And 75% should be able to finish the fight off.
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate.
He gestures down the road to the north.
And here, a little token of our appreciation.
Thank you for the money.
Back after we reopen the shop.
Okay. There's also a lockpick here, but it is lockpicking 5. I don't know if we have the skill for that yet. We might be able to get it, though. We can. Good. Well, I might as well take their safe worth of stuff. Yeah. Oops. Ancient love letter and a medical crate. Sometimes it takes a while for people to loot things. There we go. Anything else in here that is of value? No, but we need to loot the Dorsey scum. Some bullets, some money, some med packs, or a med pack, I should say. Alright, let's go talk to him. We found this love letter. We should read the love letter. It says, ahem. That's the orders from Ranger Command. That's not the love letter. Where's the love letter? Might be the top. There it is. Whoops. No. My dearest, I left a puzzle for you as a test of our bond. This is the first of 3 special locations within the park. Today is Sunday. I'm counting the days until we're together again.
Come on back after I open up my shop.
Let's talk to Martha Cassidy.
Our gratitude, Rangers.
Well, there we go. We successfully saved them from losing their store to the Dorseys. For now, though, we are going to call it a video here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.